Check them out, check them out. On the Max 5. Reason being, I think the Max 5 will be able to handle the power that it's gonna put out. And then I don't have a motor tester to test the KV on each one. And I kind of figure if the KV is off on either one of these motors, they're not the same, that it's gonna, one motor's gonna be working harder than the other. So I think the Max 5 can kind of deal with that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Cordova Max 5s. I got the Joey, 2 cool springs. Joseph Angelo Diaz got his springs on there. Stiffest springs in the world. Saga custom chassis. What else? Sweet racing wheels. You know I'm not about to use them. I said no, so they're going banana. Get those wrapped up. I think first I'm just gonna throw some BSRs on here. Only thing I need to do now, since I got the soldering done tonight, I need to go ahead and heat sink the wires. So it look kind of ugly right now. Got wires everywhere. Also with the Y, I made sure on this one ESC, at the front ESC, I took the red wire out. So we run double voltages to the receiver. So we did that. Heat sink that on there. So in case I'll take it off and switch it out for like XLX2 or something later on. I can sell these ESCs or use them for another project. But now I'm just sitting there thinking like, okay, the torque twist, if I gotta worry about that, you know what I'm saying? Both of them also going the same way. So this motor, this ESC is gonna stay like it is. This one, I'm either gonna have to switch the wires around or go into the ESC, the program box, and switch the direction of the motor. Because I believe it's gonna go that way, which is opposite direction, but I don't know yet. We're gonna see. Mount these later on. Still working on the ride height. Got the back up a little bit. Need a wheelie bar, a body, 1 cat pack. I did the stiffeners. Carbon fiber stiffeners right here. But I forgot to buy that one. I bought 3 of them. Didn't get that one, so I gotta order that. See both the pulleys underneath. I'm thinking about drilling a hole because I need to put a screw right in there. On the other side, I might drill into this carbon fiber just to make sure this motor mount is down. And then I'm trying to figure out what the gear ratio is. I can only run a 40 on here, maybe a 42. I got 40-22 on this side, and then I got 40-20 on the side. Obviously, you can't run it like that. But I'm trying to see because the motors have a little wiggle in the room with the 1 screw. Or maybe that's the motor mount. Just a little wiggle. And that's loosening the belt, going that way, and that's tightening the belt. Then the screw stripped out on me on this side, and the screw stripped out on me on this side. So I'm trying to figure out, I wanted to run the 40-20, you know what I'm saying, on this particular setup, and then go up to like a 22 and a 24 probably. Or maybe go back down to like an 18. I don't know. But only because I can only run the reason why the gear ratio it's because of the spur. I can only run 40 with this GTB, or the VT. I tried to put the 44 on there, it didn't work, it kept rubbing. And if I lift it up with the, with like some 3M spacers, then the, what's it called? The center brace, I'll have to lift the center brace up, you know, because the pulley will be too big. So, just trying to figure that out. I don't know. And then the tension on the belts too. You know what I'm saying? If you have it too tight, boy, it feel like it got enough. It already feel like it has a drag brake on it without it being on there. So, but some custom things I did, in which I need to finish. If you look back here on this side, focus. I'm doing this from my phone. I have the Typhon dog bone in there because it's thicker than that dog bone, the one that comes with the VT. I had to drill a hole in the hub just to get it to fit on there, and it went perfect. So now I gotta do this side. You know what I'm saying? Then I believe right here I had a Mojave dog bone or a center drive shaft. And I'm running that center drive shaft in here, which works. You know what I'm saying? But then my problem is now, flip this around, I have the drive shaft to the rear in here for the center drive shaft. And that's what you hear clacking as it's spinning. I'm trying to figure out if I can get, let's see. I'm trying to run. Is it that one? No, it ain't that one. This one right here. Here we go. This dog one, I'm trying to run this one. I believe this is to the Limitless. I believe it is. That one's too long. I'm trying to run this one for sure. I think it's a little bit too long. So now, because this one's a little bit thicker, I'm trying to save some money and run these instead of having to go buy some custom RC upgrades, center drive shaft, or have them make me some custom ones. And I am going to switch out the CVDs in here and put the Typhon CVDs in there from the V2, or the V2 Typhon, because those are a little bit thicker, basically about as thick as this one for the front. But I gotta drill the holes in the hubs so that pin can go through. But I might have to switch up the, what is it called? The center spool. So I made a center spool, custom center spool for this car, and used the HPI 8mm dog, 8mm cups. You can see a little better, 8mm cups. Yeah, see that? Then what is it called? What are they called? The Lathan shaft, 8mm. That's what I use to make the spool. And the other thing in here, I just need to go ahead and shim, so I make sure this thing don't bounce, go back and forth, fighting with the two motors running. It's the next step there. I did the ride height. both the maxes. Yeah, so I'm using some of the Typhon and the limitless and infraction parts, just the dog bones. I'm using them hobby right here, this dog bone. This one came off, this drive shaft came off the Typhon. I have another one I'm gonna use, but on that side, I'm gonna do the same thing in the front. But it's coming together. For sure coming together. I got the setup station. Tell you what I'm talking about. Here you go. Trying to drill another hole right there. Come on. So I can run this one. It was working for a minute. I might have to buy another one. That one's off. I have another one at the house. So just so I use them thicker drive shafts. I don't have to buy none. I might have to do one for the center. I just want to do one. You know what I'm saying? Did 500K in the rear and diff 20 million. Let's see how that work. But I'm rather use these, so I have to sit there and spend $100 on them two rear drive shafts or dog bones, and probably just only have to buy the one right there. My hobby. What else did I do to this thing so far? That was it. I think that's it. Yeah. I mean, it's coming together. Might be one car I'm gonna be running for a while. I got a lot of little money in this damn thing. But it's all smooth. I think I need to get the tension right on this side. And this motor mount, it's not like the what's it called? The Arma. It kind of has a little slant to it. So getting the belt tension correct is kind of hard. I got this one, and when I got this one to tension right, I stripped the screw. I went over here try to do this one, strip that screw. So if you look at this one, loose, but then the motor, see that movement in the motor? I don't think that's gonna work. It's definitely not gonna work. I don't like that. And I know if y'all know from my earlier videos, if it's gonna keep doing, but see, look, tension right on there, right? When I move that motor, look how it gets a little tighter. Can't be doing that. So I'm gonna have to go cut these screws out. Cause I mean, it's still, I can deal with that. But I want it a little needs to be free. It's so tight. You know what I'm saying? And I did the 22 because I was trying to get the pinion in there a little more, so I can hit this other screw that's right there. So I won't get no motor play. I'm gonna figure it out. On this side, you can see it's all the way out. You see all that movement. It's loose. Let's do this one. Loose. Push it up forward. That's cool, right? Tighten that bitch up. It's just a little bit more drag than I want. You know what I mean? So, I got a 20 on this side. See how far I go out. I'm gonna get a smaller belt. I think I'm gonna just go 40-20. I'm gonna run that on here. Like I said, this probably be one car run for a while. If I get the gear ratio right, I can run it on one motor. You feel me? That's gonna do the damn thing. Especially if I get that 44-30. But one motor is gonna do its thing. You know what I'm saying? Two is just gonna be like overkill. Like the motherfucker's gonna be gone. So I'm probably gonna have like 2 settings in my remote when I run a dual and when I run a single. Something I'm gonna have to set up something so it'll be set up for both. You know, with the max and just get the gear ratio right. And it's gonna be perfect. 2900s. It's a good motor. You know what I mean? Then I'm thinking I need a battery box. Don't want to use the stock one. And I want the wire covers. And I might shorten up the wires. I don't know. But take me out to run it now. And go out and test it. I just need to get the other cat pack set up. There you go. Dual belt drive system. I'm not the first, but I am the first on YouTube with it. We out, man. Make sure y'all comment, subscribe, and like.